Hi, my name is Annabelle, and in this video I'll show you how to create an air freight lane assessment in Validate. A lane in Validate is configured with general information, such as the book temperature and the packaging type, plus a route defined by transport steps and transit points. These may be flights, road transport steps for pre-carriage and on-carriage, and intermediate warehouse storage. In our example, we'll create a lane from Switzerland that is flown with Qatar Airways and booked at 2 to 8 degrees. We start by clicking on Create Lane, where we enter the lane name and provide some details, such as the book temperature and the packaging type. When we click Create, we are redirected to the lane configuration screen to further define the lane. First, you notice the various configuration items at the top. You may, for example, add general information, further specify the product category, and indicate the packaging manufacturer. After defining this general information, we can define the transport process. Let's start with the pickup point at the origin of the lane, and let's assume we ship from a site at Novartis in Basel. We simply add Novartis, and Validate will use Google to search for the address details. Next, we add a road step from the pickup point, where we need to supply the road transport supplier. And let's assume we use the company VTS as a trucking company, and let's say the duration is 60 minutes to the airport with a temperature-controlled truck. Now I have a road step. It is possible to add parking stops, border crossings, or ferry crossings. Let's add the flight from Basel to Doha. We enter Basel, Doha, and Qatar and can see the various flight options. In Validate, lanes are made with specific flights. In this lane, let's select flight QR8855. We also provide some additional details, such as the air carrier products, and also indicate that the aircraft has temperature-controlled cargo holds. Furthermore, we can indicate if any tarmac protection is available. This may be an additional service provided by the air carrier, and let's say that in Basel there is no tarmac protection. The system already knows the GHAs for Qatar in Basel and Doha, so let's click on Ads. Now, a lot of things are happening in the background. The application will look up the capabilities of the GHAs and create a time plan that uses this information. For example, to determine if steps are performed in a temperature-controlled environment and a typical tarmac duration. In this case, this data is available from Qatar, which is indicated with green bars. When the data is not directly available, you may need to request it from a supplier or define it within your own company. To complete the configuration, let's add a connecting flight from Doha to Kuala Lumpur. We first indicate the type of the connection for this flight transfer. Furthermore, we have to indicate the destination and the carrier, and the application will look for flights from Doha to Kuala Lumpur. The results are sorted by the connection time from the first flight into Doha. Let's select the first flight option, and again, indicate the temperature-controlled cargo holds are available, and no tarmac protection is available in Kuala Lumpur. Now our lane configuration is complete. At a later stage, you can add an approval workflow and share the lane with other parties, such as the shipper and the carriers. In Validate, the external parties can also jointly approve the lane with their digital signatures. We'll show this in a separate video. So, let's quickly look at the outputs. First, the lane overview, where you see a summary of our new lane. A more detailed time plan is shown in this screen. And Validate also creates a predicted ambient temperature graph based on the climate data in January and July. These graphs are considering average weather conditions. Finally, the lane assessments, which include an evaluation on 5 different factors: ambient temperature exposure, temperature protection from packaging, quality management, security, and the duration and complexity of the lane. More information about this assessment can be found in our Help Center, where you can also find more information about other details regarding the lane assessment. Good luck, and please contact us for further information.